Hello, Craig Birch backstage here at Wolverhampton Civic Hall, 2017 Grand Slam of Darts, final group games, day 4. Peter Machin. Peter, you leave, sadly bow out of the tournament, but you had your say and you got the win on the board. It must be a nice incentive for you to finish on a high. You beat Robbie Green and yeah, you deserve that for your efforts, don't you? So
it's fantastic to come across over here from BDO to PDC and win up there against, you know, one of the PDC great players. It's phenomenal, and I know Robbie Green and he's a fantastic player, so to come away with a win, it's yeah, I'm stoked. Yeah.
Has it been one of those learning experiences where, you know, before you sort of got used to being up there and so on, you were out, you know, you didn't have a chance of making it through the tournament really? Looking at your earlier 2 games?
It's a massive learning experience. Like the first game against Phil was like, okay, you've played Phil before, you know what it's like. It was only best of 3, but you know, this is a little bit longer. I knew what to expect. You know, watching Phil, you know, back home on, you know, 3-4 o'clock in the morning, I know where he plays, but I also know how I play. But I just couldn't do it. The crowd sits right up with you. It's just the intensity up there. It's addictive. It's so addictive. The adrenaline is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Against James, he didn't play really well in his first game, but I didn't capitalise in the first leg, and I think that's where I really lost the whole match. And you know, he played really well. So you know, good luck to James on that one, and he's playing, you know, Phil now. So against Robbie, I had nothing to lose. I just put it all in there, and still didn't play quite to my expectations, but I come over with a win. So that's, at the end of the day, that's all you can do.
Of course. But you've obviously loved the experience and so on. To play 2 great players like Phil Taylor and James Wade is a bit of a baptism of fire, isn't it? Was it something? Do you maybe wish you'd had an easier group, or were you just? I mean, or were you just glad to share the hockey with these?
You never want an easy group. You want to come through against the greatest guys, and to come through against Phil Taylor, the all-time, you know, he's the Don Bradman of darts, the Michael Jordan of basketball. So to play against Phil was fantastic for me. I just loved it. And James, I've spoken about, you know, I've sat back and watched James for the last nearly 10 years come through and play, and he's phenomenal. So like, why don't you want to play these players? You want to play against these sort of players and guys. So to be up there against those guys was, for me, I've won. You know, even though I've only won 1 game in the group against Robbie, I've won. You know, I'm up there, I'm experiencing it, so I'm happy. I walk away with a loss, 2 losses and 1 win, but I've walked away as if I won.
Of course. And what now for yourself then, Peter? Do you just go back home and just play your darts over there and just wait for further opportunities to arise, and you know, see where you can play, and you know, how you can get into these sort of things again?
12 months off for me.
Really?
Yeah, it's really hard with work. I had to buy 2 weeks annual leave to come here to play this week.
Right.
So for me, I'm going to have 12 months off out of the DA circuit. I'll still go to the majors, but I'm only going to play a few of them. And I'm going to give the Barilla tournament a go for the Oceanic and try and see if I can get through that way. And maybe even look at a couple of World Series tournaments, build the annual leave back up, and then, you know, who knows from there. Yeah.
So you're not going to be playing, obviously you'll come back here and maybe try and defend the BDO World Trophy and things like that?
No, coming back for the World Trophy, definitely coming back for that. That's something that I never ever thought I was going to get a chance to play in. So the first year to become runner-up, I learnt so much that year. Like, you know, this year to win it was absolutely sensational. So I've learnt a lot about myself on that stage to play, but having everyone up so close and the bigger crowds and the better players, and you know, Robbie he should have beat me by rights, but he missed a few pegs. So I just capitalised on that like I know I can. But definitely coming back for the World Trophy, and then after that we'll see what sort of happens.
Yeah, okay, so well, obviously just, but is it give you the taste of the big time now that, you know, if your situation changes, we go down the line, you know, you'd love to be here again, wouldn't you? You'd love to be in anything like this again.
That adrenaline rush up there on that stage is absolutely phenomenal, and that's what we all dream about playing. And yeah, the bug's bitten. The bug has bitten. I love it. Like, as I said, like, I've played 3 matches up there. I've won 1, I've lost 2, but I feel like I've walked off that stage a winner. So I know I can play a lot better than what I have. So it's really hard back in Australia to do what you do, but I've got there, I've done it, and I know what it's all about now. So I know I can improve on that, and I can play a lot better.
Okay, excellent. Well, it's been great having you here, Peter. Best of luck with your future career in darts and so on. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.